It happened here at Riverside Park when Debbie Hassinger was attending a powwow and unexpectedly passed out. Now, a year later, she meets the woman who saved her life.
This event happens just 1 week after the tragic stabbings that happened at a local Traverse City Walmart. Now, community members are coming together to mourn and reflect as they navigate the changes that last Saturday brought.
Behind me, the east and west side of Grand Rapids are divided by the S-curve. Now the city of Grand Rapids and MDOT are looking to redesign this road.
The Whisker Room in Muskegon is the first cat cafe in its area, and it's set to open next Tuesday with a welcome event that includes making cat toys for the local cats.
Camps are usually full of tight-knit groups of people, but at Great Lakes Burn Camp, they're family. Since 1995, they've been bringing campers together to heal and have fun.
This camp works with people of all different abilities to explore many different sports with the help of volunteers.
A celebration today as West Michigan is now home to the third longest paved trail in the United States. The Fred Meyer White Pine Trail is now fully paved, spanning 92 miles in 5 counties.
Well, the 92 miles, you can go from downtown Cadillac, okay, I mean literally downtown, down to the end of Comstock Park. And there's plans to go further.
Biking in West Michigan is very popular, and the completion of the state-owned trail keeps locals safe.
It's practically everything. I've ridden on the roads over the years, and even when there's a big shoulder, people are still not paying attention. They're on their phones or just thinking about something else. Mm-hmm. And it's scary.
Yeah.
The Friends of the White Pine Trail make up the volunteers and community members responsible for this achievement. And at the forefront is accessibility.
Access to outdoor recreation is something that everybody should be able to do. And this is free for everybody. It's on an old rail grade, which means it has a relatively shallow incline. So it's accessible to just about everybody.
This trail has a beautiful landscape.
Embedded in that landscape is a lot of history. So what we're doing is we're identifying some of that natural and cultural heritage. And over the next year and a half, we're hoping to install 20 interpretive kiosks that share this history.
The Friends of the White Pine Trail does accept donations and operates with the help of community members. In Morley, Meg Vandermark, Channel 8. Timing has always been a staple for Zeeland, with 4 main clockmakers at its peak. But that time might be coming to an end, as Howard Miller announced today its impending closure.
Well, it's sad. I mean, from the standpoint of Howard Miller's certainly iconic to the city of Zeeland, and they're also synonymous or symbolic, I would say, to the city of Zeeland as well.
Ed Heathice was surprised to learn about the news.
It's been an institution in Zeeland, and I think it's always sad to see icons, institutions leave because they've done a lot for Zeeland.
And says the rich history of these clocks will be missed.
Massive legacy, a long time manufacturing clocks.
Howard Miller is reaching its centennial year next year. And with that, it might be its final year.
Unfortunately, it's been a little bit of a declining industry in Zeeland.
As the demand for clocks has declined, Howard Miller cites the reason being market influences. More specifically, the health of the housing market. The once generational inheritance has now become sort of a mystery for the younger crowd.
It's actually at the Zeeland Historical Society, our #1 research request is to identify clocks that were made in Zeeland.
But as its historical context starts to wind down, the city manager says not to forget the people it directly impacts.
There was 133 employees that will be impacted here in the city of Zeeland.
Howard Miller is still looking for a buyer and can be saved. And with that, one thought.
Beautiful. Well done. Mm-hmm. Good work.
Mm-hmm. In Zeeland, Meg Vandermark, Channel 8.